Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for seeing again. And these days, I'm very happy that that every day is a views. The number of the views increasing, not only in the Europe, the U.S., many country. People start to see my video. Thank you so much. ありがとうございます. And today's I would like to tell you about the Japanese holidays. Today's is off, and because this is a Japanese Buddhist event days called Obon. Have you ever heard Obon? Obon is at same levels maybe as a Happy New Year's or Christmas. We take these seasons as very important. We're gonna invite our ancestors from the heaven, and we prepare some food. We clean up our grave, and some families will have open a small fire, and smoke goes up to the sky, and ancestors easily find where his or her house is, and they're gonna back to the house, and we spend several days together, and they go back to the heaven again. This is that, the ceremony. It won't happen actually. No ghost come. It's a very bright and enjoy event, and the families and the relatives gathers and spend several days together. So this is a very important days for Japanese family. So today's the actual theme is how to find lovers in Japan. I'm not sure whether you know that how Japanese are shy, and we are very, loudly say, I love you, I need you, I want you. So it's really hard to find the right person's right boyfriend and girlfriend in Japan. As your countries, most of the Japanese try to find their lovers at high school or university through the club, the tennis, or through the studying time. If we are lucky, we could find the right lovers. But if not, then we're gonna enter the company. We start working, so it's getting harder to find the right persons. And as overseas people, we Japanese won't do suddenly at the bar, at the cafe. We won't say, oh, why don't we hang out together? It won't happen that much. We need appointment, and we need meet at some place and some time. So it's very polite. It's not that casual to find the lovers in here in Japan. But how we find the most typical way is called as gokon. Gokon. I definitely could say that 95% of the Japanese have experience to attend the gokon. It's a group dating system. Group dating, even we are 30s, even we exceed 25, we're gonna do the group dating, like a 3 men and 3 women make appointment, like 7 o'clock in a Friday night at Shibuya. Then we're gonna sit at the restaurant like this. This is a woman side, this is a man side, and initially we're gonna say, my name is something, and I'm working at somewhere, my hobby is something, and just exchange information and chat together. And if you find that the right guy and right woman, then the guy gonna invite the woman, why don't we hang out next Saturday or next Friday night? And then the one-on-one dating gonna start. If I talk this story to the overseas people, they're gonna surprise to say, what? Why don't you meet one by one? But we Japanese are very shy, so it's really hard to meet one by one at the first time. So first time we're gonna meet by group. Then if we find the right person, then we're gonna invite her or him, and we continue several dating together. And maybe after 4 times or 5 times, man gonna say, I love you, so why are we gonna start to get along with? Then if women say yes, then people recognize these couple as the couples. It's very, there's a step like group dating, and say yes, and gonna be a couple like this. It's not that casual, but anyway, we Japanese are very, very, shy. But as you know, Japanese are now facing with a very, very, low birth rate. Let's say 1.37. The each woman gonna have a child. The number of child is not up to two. It's like 1.37. So it's very, very low. This is because that aging of marriage age is getting higher and higher. This means that we Japanese hardly find that right guy in a right age, like a middle of the 20s, or so average age of the marriage is around 30. This is true. So until 30s, no, let's say 50% of Japanese is not get married yet. So these days, old systems, start again. In the old era, Japanese marriage was decided by the parents. The parents decide your wife is her, your husband is him, and the children could not say no. We should marry with someone the parents suggested, and it is not that strict, but this very, very close systems is now revived in these days because of these hard, situations to find the right persons, and this is called as omiai. Omiai. Um, there's a many database in omiai companies, and the parents gonna try to find the right, the boyfriend for their daughters, the age and the salaries and the companies, and if you find, then we're gonna have a dating. But this dating also gonna help by group your mother and father and son and daughter gonna then 3 by 3. Very, very unique, but this is a very typical Japanese dating system, the family dating. We Japanese take that the marriage as not like only for individual matter. We think the marriage is a family matter, so family tend to meet before we gonna marriage. And I'm not sure whether you like today's theme, but this is Japanese way. So if you come to Japan, you may be so, irritated. Why you are already at 25, you are already 30s, but why don't you invite directly the woman to hang out together? It never happened. But it's also the good aspect of Japan, we are that modest. We think it's as a very secret things to find lovers. So we took that way. I hope that you enjoyed today. See you. Bye.